The god up there heard me and say, bro, you need Gisa in your life. And I say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for everything you did for me. We're finally gonna see Gisa in action, if my opponent stays with us. Welcome everybody to Gisa's Demand, a deck built around Gisa Glorious Resurrector. A 4 mana 4/4 says if a creature an opponent controls will die, exile it instead. At the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature card exiled with Gisa onto the battlefield under your control. The creatures gain, or the permanents, the creatures gain decay. Who does know, decay means that they die as soon as they attack, but as long as they are on the board, you get the value out of them. For example, creatures like Sheldred, they can just stay on the board without attacking and you get constantly value out of it. This deck was suggested from Dino. Dino said it will be really fun to build around it. We brainstormed with Dino a little bit around. I changed the deck a little bit to my likings and this is what come up with. Let's check out some interesting card inclusions and some interesting curves that we can have with this deck, because for example I added some copies of Lily, or some copies, all 4 copies of Lily of the Veil, because she is a great synergy with our Gisa. Not only we are able to play her turn 3, instantly discard or make some problems for our opponent, but also on turn 4 when we play Gisa we are usually tapped out because she costs 4 mana, but we still can activate Lily -2 ability to instantly force our opponent to sacrifice a creature that plays greatly alongside Gisa. This is one of the strongest curves we can have, so turn 3 Lily, turn 4 Gisa, minusing on a creature my opponent control to just get the value instantly from our Gisa. But then of course we include some amazing sweepers like Brotherhood and deals 3 damage to all creatures. Gisa is a 4 toughness creature, so she will survive, and then of course everything that dies to Brotherhood and especially soldiers gonna come under my control into the play, and this can lead to some really fun and really entertaining turns where we can just play opponents' creatures. Great lane into this team plays Corpse Explosion, a 3 mana sorcery from New Capenna. Says as an additional cost to this spell, exile a creature card from our graveyards, and then Corpse Explosion deals damage equal to the exile's creature's power, not mana because I confuse it sometimes, to all creatures and planeswalkers. This means if we for example exile an Underdog that has power 3, it deals exactly 3 damage to everything, so similar as Brotherhood End, but Gisa will survive and again get us all the creatures. Amazing synergy here is also with our Corpse Explosion and our Fleshgorger, because in the graveyard this creature is a 7/5 creature, so it has 7 power, and it means this 3 mana sorcery deals 7 damage to planeswalkers and creatures, so we can sweep the board against everything in the current standard, I believe, because even the Titan is a 7/7 dude, and the most planeswalkers will not reach the loyalty of 7, but still we will just delete the board if we have this combo available. For the rest we run a lot of removal and a lot of interaction just to trigger our Gisa more consistent, but because also a lot of creatures gonna die, a lot of creatures gonna be sacrificed, we having also 2 of Morbids because we need some card advantage, and I thought, hey, splashing here for something else and Morbid will make not sense. This is why 2 copies of Morbid, a really budget card draw, is amazing here. With the mana base we run 25 lands, so I really never had a problem with the mana base, so you can instantly copy it and take it over if you like it. Otherwise you can adjust it to your likings, maybe remove some of Mishra's Foundry because it's really like a game winner, game changer, but sometimes I felt like if I will draw another red or another black source it will be more impactful. So this is maybe the only suggestion I will make: remove Mishra's Foundry and add more basic lands. With this being said, let's go to the gameplay part and let's see if we can have some fun with our Gisa. Alright, let's go first against Magpie Blue with our Gisa's Demand. And here we're gonna go... Again, another black source is missing, but let's see if we can do something from here. I'm certain we can draw our black source as a more dominant land. This is not a black source game. Wrong land, and looks like Azorius midrange. Azorius midrange, huh? Azorius midrange, why not? Play your farewells, play your other things. Here we have with our black source, and let's play the Fleshgorger. A painful Fleshgorger, but this is life. This is how life works. Let's see for 3 mana if my opponent has something, because can't syntax sure. Put whatever you want here on the board. This is not a biggie. Let's go attack. And I can play you, discarding Corpse Explosion. An opponent gonna put this for 3 anyway, right? Theoretically. So this is why I would like to go with next Fleshgorger and keep one on Undying Malice, because this is not an exile effect as far as I know, it's just destroy each permanent with X or less, right? So if my opponent pays here 3, say sure my friend, auto pay, get your 7/5 in your face. Bam! 8-6, I'm sorry. 8-6, where is Gisa? Where is my Gisa? Let's play you, let's play Lily of the Valley. Let's plus and discard the Corpsey. This will increase the tempo a little bit, right? It's 8 damage now. Our opponent discards Lie Down Arms because this is 7 that he needs to have. 7 basics, he currently has 2. 2 basics. And maybe with Wandering Emperor, but Wandering Emperor would not have been enough. So let's see next. Currently my deck doing things that actually mono black does good. Putting my opponent in a situation where it's really difficult to come by. And do we win it this way? I think so, right? So we can minus here, say, hey, get rid of your farmhand. Then give me some tokens that gonna finish out the game. Magpie Blue, thank you for the game, and let's go next. And here we are against John. John on the draw, and this hand looks actually okay on the draw. We can play Underdog, and if opponent deals with it, we can Explosion everything. If we draw another Black Source, we have Lily and our Fleshgorger available. So this is not a big, and the opponent looks like an Esper deck. Well, this will be maybe something annoying, but hey. Beggars can be choosers, right? This is not an Esper deck, this is maybe a 5-color. I have domain stuff in my hand. Maybe, but this is not playing towards domain, right? This is a 5-color reanimation? Or just he plays this... Yeah, this is a reanimation deck. Oh! Fable of the Miro Chiki. Chiki Miro. Ooh. Let's go attack. Let's go play you, and let's go play you. Because I don't want my opponent to ramp into turn 4 something big to reanimate like the Kamiwar, right? I don't want him to reanimate it so early. But ouch, we're gonna see. Oh, opponent discards a lot of things. Plays a lot of stuff, and Senestus, so he missed his... Oh no, there is the land drop. Okay, in this case... he has one more reanimation, is this true? Maybe 2 reanimations, so let's force my opponent to discard some stuff. We're gonna discard the Underdog. Opponent discards Portal. Wow, theoretically next turn Portal. Oh no, no reanimation spell in the hand. Needs to discard both of them. Interesting. So my opponent just need a discard spell, right? He will loot. He didn't want to loot for a discard spell because I'm gonna... So he needs to top deck. Top deck, where is my Gisa, by the way? So, Cheeky, do I care about Cheeky to be honest? Not really, right? So let's do it like this. And let's do it like that. Because I think card draw and damage is here a little bit more worth than just to put a body and next turn go for more damage. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Maybe my Fleshgorger Okay. So my opponent is still trying to hit his reanimation spells, and looks like he has it there maybe in the hand. But Lily is really a pain in the ass for him currently, because Lily will discard his last card if he keeps it with his mana. So he literally needs to top deck it, like top deck. Portal to Phyrexian discarded. Let's play you. How much is this? 6. Next turn I could theoretically play my Fleshgorger for 7. This is why... let's put you on the board. Let's play you out of the thingy. Let's attack. And let's plus it to the explosive thingy, so I can Fleshgorger guaranteed next turn. Another Lily, okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. That means he didn't top deck it, because as soon as he investing mana, he don't have the 5 mana available, right? So he can put one... He needs one land. There is a reanimation spell. There's a brilliant restoration, looting for a lot. But we're gonna say no thank you, my friend. And gonna flesh... Okay. Fleshgorger next turn. For a bunch. For 7, to be honest. A 7-5 is okay, right? I think so. A land, so my opponent didn't even bother to do something. And he can already unearth the thingy. But just to deal with my Fleshgorger and lose a bunch of life, I don't know if it's worth it, but sure. Just give it to me. It's a tap power star token. I'm not gonna say no. Taking 8. I think I would have keep it for reflection of the cheeky bricky, right? I would have keep it a turn longer, because he was not in a situation where he is gonna be dead. I'm gonna discard a land. Okay. Then play Lily. Play the Opportunist. This will draw me a card because his cheeky will die. Minus Lily. This is what we do. This is what... Well, finally. Finally she's here, huh? Finally she is here. So opponent draws this card, draws this card. If he draws now another restoration, I'm dead. Elder Dragon, okay. With a tree, sure. Oof. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's play another Lily. Let's keep her. Let's minus on the dragon, see what we're gonna draw. With token Gisa don't work, sadly. Not is a good draw. Let's play with Gisa. Atakujcie. 4 mana left for my opponent. Gisa didn't do anything because there was no creatures. Oh, this is actually a really good draw, huh? This is actually a really good draw. So let's go for some attack. And then let's chill. Good draw, I would say so. Opponent, I think, has recharge, okay. Let's do it like that. Fleshgorger comes back, we draw a card of it. It's a good draw. And opponent has 2 more mana left. Let's see if he can survive it. Right. If he does, he does. If not, then it's just too late. It's good game. Good game. Let's go next. Dino, the deck is working, but not how intended. But let's see, maybe we get some Gisa action on the camera. And here we are against Gisa. JCA. We go first, and this is actually... I mean, I hope I draw land. Is it enough to hope for it? Any land will be good for Brotherhood and or also for our Fleshgorger, so let's see, right? Let's show him just a red mana. So he's scared. He's like, oh, play with fire, is incoming. Ooh. Officer, okay, sure. Officer is okay. Let's go with Underdoggy. Si, senor. And let's see if we draw another land, because I want another land. To be honest, I want another land. No blocks. Yes, we have another land. We play our Morbid and say no attacks. It's Morbid time. And the Morbid is great for blocking certain things, and this is why we are here. Let's block it here. Draw an additional card. This is 2 damage to everything, and this is just such a perfect draw, I will say. Whoa. No, wait. Why did my Morbid died? He's a 2-mana dude. Is this a bug? As an additional cost of this spell, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Corpse and deals damage equal to the exile card's power. Power. I'm so dumb. I thought it's mana. Wow, opponent showing up on the board. Can we do it? Can we see the Gisa action in this game with our Brotherhood end? Is the question. Right, so my opponent threw up a bunch of things on the deck on the board. Next turn, Brotherhood end will theoretically give everything to me, but the problem is the Brutal Qatar. You see, that's what I mean. It's always like, yeah, it's everything is pink and rosa as long as it works as it should work, but Gisa is a little bit too late, maybe. Because if this will trigger the Gisa and say on each turn, then I will say, wow, you surprised me. But in this case, it's not. It doesn't trigger it. Fleshgorger. Sure. Minus on the Brutal Qatar. It is soldiers. Theoretically can keep up Infernal Grasp for the next turn if my opponent plays a creature. Right, so if he has a creature, I can Infernal Grasp it in cost of 1 life, but then I cannot play my Fleshgorgers. This was enough for my soldier opponents. You see, I tried, Dino, I tried for Gisa action, and hey, Diamond tier 3 with Gisa. I tried, but it's just... this happens. Let's go next. And here we are on the play against Kelsier Sox. And you see, maybe even if I aggressively try to play a Gisa, even though in the previous situation Gisa was not the best choice, even then it doesn't work. Even then it doesn't want to work. And this is the main problem, I think, of Gisa. She has just a weird... destroy the artifact. She has just a weird way to interact with things. Let's go with you, let's go with you. Let's go with plus you. We need a 4th land, right? We want to have 4 lands. Opponent drop an Underdog. Okay. Sleeper, sure. Let's do it like this. Because I think if he has another underdog or something, he can instantly attack for 4 and then deal with Lily. This way, if he puts a threat on the board, I can Manus Lily, play this Lily, and plus it, right? So opponent takes 2, attacks on the Lily. It's okay.
It's no fun when they
Next turn, we're gonna see if we can... sorry. If we can do something else. Okay. We have a land in the hand, so let's plus it.
my home, and I don't appreciate.
Discarding the land. Opponent discards. You see, other underdog. If he will play the underdog and then suddenly start attacking with the Bankbuster, he will instantly deal with Lily. This way, he needs few turns to handle this Planeswalker. And she plays great alongside Gisa, right? Because we can play her turn 3, minus something, playing Gisa. Let's plus it. Minus something, and then Gisa instantly gets the value. So opponent needs to take care of Gisa first. Opponent may be with Invoke Despair, but so be it. Let's say I'm used to it. Just one card draw is also not bad. Let's go with Underdog, he gets some damage. Draw an additional card, most likely a land, because Underdog always draws me lands. I don't know how about you, but... Oh no, another, go for Troll, sure. Nice. So let's see if it's gonna be Invoke Despair into Invoke Despair on a Mystery Shadow, not a biggie. Let's kill the Mystery Shadow in our turn. Keep the another, go for Throat for something else. I'm gonna see 6 mana, for example, for Sheoldred. 2 mana left. Let's kill a Sheoldred. 3, go for Throat on the top of the library. Morbid time, huh? Opponent has 2 mana open, so most likely a spot removal. This is why let's go, I think, with Underdog will be more value, as long as my opponent didn't top deck the Graveyard Trespasser, because mono black is mono black, right? I will top deck Graveyard Trespasser and other shenanigans. There is the land, but not a bad land. So we can play also Morbid and do maybe something else. There is the Graveyard Trespasser. You see? Reading mono black like an open book. Like an open syntax. Shake the milkshake. Shake the milkshake. So, then next turn we're gonna go Opportunist. Soul Transfer, sure. Oh, right. Opportunist. And skip the turn because I wanna discard the land for go for Throat if my opponent goes with Graveyard Trespasser. It means this turn is not Sheoldred coming, right? Discarding you. Draw land for it. Literally discard a land, draw land. Discard a land, draw land. Okie dokie. Let's go with our Morbid. It's Morbid time. Let's see if opponent can invoke me again another time. And Sheoldred, okay. It's not much I can do against a Sheoldred right now, but we're gonna see. My turn. Draw. Good draw. Definitely a good draw. So let's play the Lily. Play our good draw.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Opponent can sacrifice the Bankbuster, right? To this PS. Throwing the Bankbuster, sacrificing the Bankbuster, but on the long run I think Bankbuster is also okay because it will... Ooh. Ooh. Actually. No attacks, and the turn. I'm thinking my love. My love. Thinking my love. So I still have the Mishra's Foundry ready, just in case my opponent tries to corrupt me. It happens, it happens. I mean, run out of juice, Morbid could not carry us back, but it's okay. Let's try another one. I want to get a Gisa on the video, a Gisa working on the video. And here we are, going second, I'm sorry, against somebody, I cannot read the name. Maybe Mono Red. Wow, 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 wow. Don't do that, game. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a lot of shippers. Opponent with the Phoenix Chick next turn cannot do much, to be honest. But now, because we drew the Underdog, let's take maybe some of my opponent's damage out. Because most likely we'll play with fire or lightning strike, something on the Underdog to make the way free for the attackers. Another Kumano, okay. Good. Reckless Impulse draws him some shenanigans here. Let's take it. Take out majority of the damage. Let's play Fleshgorger to gain some life. Life is important here. Burn on deck, okay. Okay. It's actually okay. So, then, in this case, let's add a Kuitse. Let's play Lily. Let's minus on Lily and let's see what my opponent wants to sacrifice. If it will be a Chick or the Alchemist. A Chick, okay. So he can also point the play with fire to my face, deal a bunch of damage to my face, and see from there. He can also activate the Mishra's Foundry, go with Kumano after Lily, and there are a lot of outs currently. Okay. Where does Kumano go? After Lily? Okay. Saves me a little bit of damage. That's good. Need to deal somehow with Kumano, I believe. I don't think I have the time to play around it. That's why we're gonna play Fleshgorger. And we're gonna play one of our underdogs. Because we just don't have the time to deal with, for example, I thought maybe Brotherhood end to deal just with Kumano. And then follow up by underdog, if opponent will sweep the underdog. But then, even then, I will not be able to attack through. Okay. I'll land, huh? You say. I'll land, you say. So let's go then with our Fleshgorger. This is 3 damage, doesn't matter how. He can also artifact the Mishra's Foundry. Like this. Yes. Then we can do, right? Do each creature and planeswalker. This is 1, 2 damage. This is 3 damage. 5 damage next turn. Will be difficult. Okay, minimize the damage to 3. Mishra's Foundry will deal 3 damage to me. He can even double activate it, so it's 6 damage. Right, we need to deal somehow with Mishra's Foundry. He has another one ready too, he can theoretically activate it too. This resolves in less damage, it will have been 6 damage. Okay, this is a... You saw the underdog there in the graveyard? Good game, my friend, good game. I salute you. If he doubles activated, it's more damage, he needs to do the math right. Yes, this is 6 damage, because before he missed out on 1 damage, but I don't think it will make a big difference. Should we make a cut here? I think so. Or should we try another one? Let's try. I want to Lisa to work. Please, game. Here we are on the play against Dražen. Dražen, I knew a dude named Dražen from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Written a little bit differently, but sure. And I don't think that's him. He never even gamed. He was not a gamer. He was not a gamer. Opponent with some shenanigans from the graveyard. Let's see if we can top out here a really nice curve in Lily into Gisa. Because this will be a really nice curve. I like Lily into Gisa. Otherwise, opponent is on Golgari, graveyard stuff, or most likely Junt, right? He must have some red sources there. Okay. Let's attack. Let's play you, let's play Lily. Let's plus it. Let's say adieu to our Fleshgorger. Opponent removes a land. Okay, so maybe a Titania, Melt, Junt deck, most likely. Salute. By the way, did I told you how boring they make the arenas right now? I don't know who is the arena this design, but bring back the dude that you fired who made the arenas before. Which one were interactive, like dragons coming out of the lava, things can be destroyed. And other Easter eggs hidden on the arena. Where are they? Where are they, game? Wow. Come on. Okay. Let's go for some damage first. Game decided no Gisa, no land. Let's plus it on you.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Ah, there he is in the graveyard. Sure. Let's keep the march. March of Orderly Sorrow. Opponent discards a land, cycles a land. Weird game, but hey, so be it, right? So be it. Let's go for 1. Literally no reason to go for 1. Let's go for 2. I'm at 0. My opponent don't want to do anything else. Get some life. A little bit of life. Lily is a pain in the ass for him because I can minus her twice now, right? So he can decide what he wants to do. Even this I can minus. This is actually not a bad draw. So let's minus on it. I need Gisa. I need Gisa.
Off you go.
Gisa, where are you, my bee? So let's see if Arena taps. I don't want to trust Arena. Let's tap manually. And chill. Let's see if my opponent deals with a Fleshgorger. I saw there already some removal spells. Here go for Throat, will not hit it, but maybe he also Tear Asunder is the name of the 2 mana with Kika for 2. Can exile an artifact or enchantment or exile anything for 4. I think it was Tear Asunder. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. So, Dražen, how is it going, my friend? Ooh. Good, good. Why not? I mean, I still can minus Lilia, right? I just need to hit Gisa. Please, game, give me Gisa. Gisa will be sugar now. Like, right now, it will be sugar. Sugar Gisa. But looks like... Oh yeah, oh yeah. The goat the god up there heard me and say, bro, you need Gisa in your life. And I say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for everything you did for me. We're finally gonna see Gisa in action if my opponent stays with us. Show it to me, my friend. Show it. Show it. How about Soul of Windgrace? Titanium. Okay. Let's put Soul of Windgrace. Let's put one of his cycle lands to me, because they produce also mana for me. And what do we do? I think first he's missing a land, right, to melt. So let's attack first. All in. Let's see how my opponent wants to block. Double block. Sure. I'm not sure if this is exactly what you want to do here. And let's play the underdog. I believe if you do this with Soul of Windgrace, it will happen the same, but he will come under control of your opponent at Undying Malice. I believe so, because I'm not the owner of the permanent, I'm just a controller right now. So if I do it, it comes back under the control of the owner of the permanent. Gisa, Gisa, Gisa. Why didn't Gisa play it? Sure, let's go. Let's go all in. Good game, my friend. See if my opponent has something to say about it. Give me this one. Give me this one, give me that one. Finally, we saw Gisa in action. I love it. I love it. Listen up. So also Dino. I changed the deck a little bit, obviously, just to find Gisa more consistent, but I think if I build this deck a little bit differently, similar to my Rakdos Mel deck, where we have a lot of card filtration and looking for possibilities, I think it will be more consistent, because I crafted all of the Gisa, because we were with Dino really much brainstorming about this deck. I think now it's almost a month ago, we thought about it, and I crafted all three of them? Three of them, right. She's not impactful. She's not impactful. I'm happy to have her in the standard. I'm happy to have the ability to play her as a creature, a 4/4 creature that does nothing, but as long as she stays on the board, the more value she gets. This is a really interesting concept, I find. In general, is this deck viable? Yeah, I mean, we are winning games because we are just a really good Rakdos build, right? The synergy between Undying Malice and prototype creatures is amazing. The Gisa is just like the cherry on top, right? So as long as she's staying on the board, as more value we get out of it, but often opponents remove it because we are not running so many creatures, right? If we play some creatures, opponent most likely will remove them. But if not, in situations like this or against some other interesting builds, I think Gisa is really fun card. You should definitely try it out. Would I recommend to craft this deck? No. Save your precious wildcards, because if you don't have Gisa right away, don't craft her. She's a cool creature, interesting concept, interesting design also, really fair design, nothing broken like in the new Phyrexian all will be one. Almost every black card is just a broken card as far as I saw. And we're gonna have... I think we're gonna have mono black months back then. You remember my Rakdos week, because I had so many Rakdos builds. I think this Phyrexian will be one set will make a mono black months, because there is so much ideas I have for mono black. This is why I save your wild cards. There are some rares that are really interesting to build around, and I think also really worth build around, because we will have a higher win rate with these cards. Not only with draining, there's a lot of drain stuff, but also with some interaction stuff and some really fun synergies. Absenta had a bunch of cool synergies, and yeah. Otherwise, we're gonna check out the decks from the Discord too. I'm gonna tell you which one are worth crafting or not. This one, Gisa, is not worth crafting. Trust me, not worth crafting. But fun one? Yes, definitely. This way. Thank you, Dino. Thank you for the brainstorming. Thank you for the playing. Thank you for watching this deck. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I enjoyed playing it, to be honest. I enjoyed playing it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.